I see people are continuing to join. We are at 46 participants. I want to give everyone a heads up that for this competition, there will be a prize. So keep that in mind. The first prize is actually $500. So $500 on a Visa card that will be given to you. That is the first prize. Second place is a $300 US dollar card. And third prize is $150. And if you get fourth place or fifth or sixth or anything like that, your prize is a big pat on the back. Again, we do have 80 questions tonight. People feeling ready? 3, 2, 1. Get your thinking caps on. There it is. Which MLB baseball player refused to play on Yom Kippur, that Jewish holiday? Don't cheat. No cheating. I'm going to know if you cheat. Bison's watching you. Ooh. I want to let you know that the time is a part of this. So if everyone gets the right answer, whoever is the fastest will be the top of our leaderboard. Mammal with no vocal cords. Is it the antelope, the giraffe, the elephant, or the lion? No vocal cords. This animal doesn't speak. Maybe this animal should learn to sign. It is, in fact, the giraffe. I suggest that people don't answer in the chat. Everyone should just answer in Kahoot. Which actor performs music under this stage name? Childish Gambino. So this person is both an actor and a musician. I see that comment in the chat. Who hears music? That is a good question. So again, those rankings are going to keep moving. We're on question number 4 now. The name of the football field prior to being called Hotchkiss Field. Was it Hughes Field? Was it Buff and Blue Field? Was it Dandelion Field or Garlic Field? When you type those answers in the chat, other people might follow what you say, and some of those answers in the chat could be wrong. So you want to be wise. Don't be using the chat for that. How many colors are in the rainbow? 4, 6, 7, 5? How many colors are in a rainbow? Do you know the answer? Maybe 4, maybe 5. Could it be 6 or 7? I don't know. Most of you got that one right. It's that Roy G. Biv. Question number 6. We know that everyone likes to watch YouTube, but before the creators created YouTube, where were they working? Stripe, PayPal, Citibank, US Bank? Most of you got that one right. Cute Rabbit is in the lead. What was the first capital of the United States? Was it Washington, D.C. like it is now? Was it Philadelphia or Boston or Richmond? Back in the day. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I guess you passed your freshman history class, right? You remember the Disney character of Donald Duck? What color was his bow tie? Red, blue, yellow, white? I had to think to myself about that one. And the answer is red. Most people thought it was blue, but his outfit was blue, where the bow tie was red. Ooh, we got some tough competition. This is a famous classic video game where you need to eat all of the dots in the maze. And what was it called? Super Mario? Pac-Man? Sonic the Hedgehog? Or Spyro? Which of those is the answer? Cute Rabbit still in the lead. Ooh, this is a tough one. What is the Italian name for those white kidney beans? Click on which answer you think it is. I know this time is going by fast. Yeah, bravo. That's the value of a Gallaudet education. All this knowledge that has been instilled. Now, which of these words is misspelled? All right, Cute Rabbit and Glad Snail are in the lead. All right, what is the highest point in the United Kingdom? Ben Nevis, St. Andrews, Carnoustie, or London Eye? Answer now. Most people thought it was London Eye, but it was not. Ooh, Glad Snail takes the lead. We got a competition. Not all Shakespeare villains are men. There is a famous female villain. What is her name? Desdemona, Lady Macbeth, Cleopatra, or Miranda? Who knows their Shakespeare? Lady Macbeth. All right, we got Snail in first, Rabbit in second, and Elk in third. I'm really curious who these people are. Okay, now we're on to boxing. Which boxer was known as the greatest and the people's champion? Which was his name? I think this one's a little bit easy, but John Cena is actually a WWF wrestler, just as a heads up. All right, top 5 leading strong. Some of you who graduated recently might not be familiar with this, but there were prep students. And this is what they were called before they moved to the Northwest campus. Were they called rats, zombies, freshies, or fresh meat? Yeah, rats. That led to the rat funeral, the end of the freshman year. Another Shakespeare question. The villain in Julius Caesar. Not you too. After getting stabbed, et to who? All right. All right. Major League Baseball MLB player hit 73 home runs in 2001. Was that Sammy Sosa, Alex Rodriguez, Barry Bonds, or Ichiro Suzuki? That was Barry Bonds. All right. Mountain Elk coming from third to first. It's getting a real competition here. We got plenty more questions to go, though. What is the name of the company that published that famous Mario Kart video game? Electronic Arts, Sega, Nintendo, or Xbox? Mario Kart video game. I know Gallaudet alums really love to play some Mario Kart. So Nintendo, the Japanese company Nintendo. The elk is in the lead, and we will see if the elk keeps their lead. How many hearts does an octopus have? 3, 1, 8, or 4? The important thing we know is that octopuses are not heartless. They have 3 hearts. Ooh, changing it up. Who's the top 5? Remember, $500 is our first prize. Who did Forbes magazine name the 2019 youngest self-made billionaire ever? Kylie Jenner, Chris Brown, singer Justin Bieber, or Zendaya? Kylie. Does anyone know her? Maybe we could get her to loan us some money. But if you don't, then I guess we'll just move on. Which of these cities is not located on the island of Honshu? Kanazawa, Nagoya, Miyazaki, or Mito? Just try your best. Take a guess. All right, well, 12 of you got the right answer. This is a Scottish dish made of sheep organs, and it is banned in the United States. Is it haggis, Welsh rabbit, toad in the hole, or the Lancashire hot pot? Haggis. Can you immediately imagine eating the organs inside of a sheep? It's a very interesting thing. All right, Gallaudet history. In what year were women first admitted to Gallaudet? 1864, 1875, 1887, or 1898? Who are our Gallaudet history buffs out there? $1887 it was. Over 20 years after Gallaudet was first founded. All right, which linguist had a chimpanzee punnily named after him because of a statement he made about human language acquisition? Pinker? Vygotsky? Klima? Or Chomsky? Yeah, Noam Chomsky. This is the play by Gallaudet College Dramatics Club. that moved on to go to Broadway in New York City. What was the name of the show? Mikado? Arsenic and Old Lace? Oedipus Rex? Or Cyrano de Bergerac? Yeah. Arsenic and Old Lace made it big. Yeah, I see us moving. Which runner is an 11-time world champion record holder in the 100 and 200 meter races? Jesse Owens? Sha'Carri Richardson? Carl Lewis? Or Usain Bolt? Usain Bolt. Fast. All right, we're not even halfway. We got a lot more to come. Who was the first Black Major League Baseball player? Jackie Robinson? Moses Fleetwood Walker? Satchel Paige? Or Roy Campanella? Most people think of Jackie Robinson on the Dodgers, but no, that's not actually the case. We got some competition, people moving around, money on the line, feel the pressure. There is a famous phrase that goes, I think, therefore I am. Which philosopher coined that phrase? Was it Plato, Socrates, Aristotle, or Descartes? Descartes. Got some movement happening on the board there. All right. On what occasion would a Japanese male be dressed in a white kimono? His baptism, his funeral, his wedding, or his high school graduation? Funeral. So white kimono as a sense of honoring his passing. Compared to their body weight, proportionally, what animal is the strongest? The elephant, the cow, the ant, or the dung beetle? Who knows the answer? Thinking about some strong animals. It is the dung beetle. It is small, but very, very mighty. Mountain elk in the lead. What is the only edible food that never expires? Barley, white rice, honey, or rye? This food will stay good forever. Honey, yep. All right, looks like all 5 of you got that one right. Who wrote the book, The Da Vinci Code? J.K. Rowling, Dan Brown, Melville, or Shakespeare? Who authored this book? Yep, Dan Brown. The Da Vinci Code was a famous bestseller. Who wrote The Raven? A famous poet. Any of you from the East Coast? Anyone from Maryland, maybe Baltimore? You might know that poet, Edgar Allan Poe. Actually from Baltimore. Who is the group of people sworn to make a decision or deliver a verdict in court? The jury, the judge, the prosecutor, or the defendant? The jury. They'll deliver those guilty or not guilty verdicts. Top 5 leaders are holding strong. All right, name this confection consisting mostly of sugar or honey and almond meal. Crepe, macaroon, creme brulee, or marzipan? Which delicious sweet is it? Marzipan. Yep. All right, we got some movement. I see the cats on the leaderboard. Which animals are pearls found in? Catfish? Dolphins? Oysters? Or killer whales? What are pearls inside? I think people know this one. Oyster. Some people love to eat those oysters. I'm not a big fan, but I know some of you might be. Who was the first Gallaudet candidate to win the title of Miss Deaf America at the NAAD convention? Got people answering super quick on this one. Apologize, that one went a little fast. Seems there was a little bit of a technical issue there. The lead stayed the same. According to Forrest Gump, there's a famous quote that starts, "Life was like." Life was like a lollipop. Life was like a bag of lemons. Life was like a box of chocolates. Or life was like a handful of roses. Yeah. Life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. The Olympic rings have how many rings in total? Is it 6? True or false? 6 rings? You know, yellow, green, black, whatever the colors may be. Yeah, that statement is false. There are actually 7 of them. Gallaudet University. What was Gallaudet University first called originally when it was chartered? Clare College, the National Deaf Mute College, Kendall College, or the Gallaudet Charter? I think most of you know this one. The National Deaf Mute College. We got some hot competition here at the top 4. What group launched the Freedom Rides in 1961? The Congress of Racial Equality, the ACLU, the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, or the Southern Christian Leadership Conference? It was the Congress of Racial Equality.
Oh, well, look at that. Mountain elk, you're in the lead. We'll see if anyone else can catch up. All right, how fast can an ostrich run? You think it's 60, 50, 25, or 81? You can see it in kilometers and also miles per hour, 40, 30, 15, and 50. 40 miles per hour. Oh, thank you for the correction. The Olympic rings, there actually are 5, not 6. All right, Bill Gates is the founder of which company? Is it Netflix? Amazon? You already answered. It's Microsoft. What is the largest island of Japan? Hokkaido, Honshu, Kyushu, or Okinawa? And there you have it. It's Honshu. It's the largest island in Japan. Oh, look at that. It's a hot competition. Who was the first deaf woman to earn a degree from Gallaudet? What was her name? Was it Sadie Griffin, Ethel Taylor, Agatha Teagle, or Alto Lohman? The first deaf female to graduate from Gallaudet. Oh, most of you thought it was Agatha. Interesting. What day is considered National Pie Day? Is it March 14th, May 14th, May 4th, or March 4th? It is March 14th. Pi is 3.14, which is why it's March 14th. What is Japan's national sport? Is it judo? Is it baseball, karate, or sumo? Yep, you got it. Sumo wrestling. It's their national sport. Sumo wrestlers are actually quite honored in their culture for having a lot of power. All right, what condiment was sold in the 1830s as medicine? Soy sauce, ketchup, ranch, or maple syrup? Believe it or not, in the 1830s, ketchup. I guess if you got hurt, just put a little ketchup on it. You're good to go. True or false? Tomato is a fruit. Is that true or false? Do you think it's a fruit or not? Choose wisely. Big moment. And the answer is, it is true. A tomato is a fruit. Apparently, anything with seeds inside is considered a fruit. The more you know. The United Kingdom is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean, North Sea, English Channel, and what other body of water? The Irish Sea, the Bay of Biscay, Celtic Sea, or Mediterranean Sea. Yep, and you see the answer is right there. She wore leg braces as a child, but grew up to become an Olympic athlete. Who is she? Serena Williams, Florence Griffith Joyner, Wilma Rudolph, or Simone Biles? Wilma Rudolph. I believe she is a track athlete. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sake is an alcoholic beverage made by fermenting rice. Is that true or false? What do you think? Yep, it is true. Japan is famous for that drink. Which avenue is not in the neighboring area of Kendall Green? Is it Florida, New York, West Virginia, or Pennsylvania? Now, these are actually street names. So what's an area that's not near us? Oh, it's Pennsylvania. That's right, Pennsylvania Avenue is near the White House. It's actually not near Gallaudet. Florida, New York, and West Virginia are all very close to Gallaudet. Which of the following was a forerunner of the present nickname Bison? Was it the Gallaudet Dummies, the Kendalls, the Buffs, or the Gallaudet Silents? Yep, it was the Gallaudet Kendalls. Oh, Mountain Elk, you're in the lead, holding that spot. George Washington was the first president to live in the White House. True or false? First president to actually live in the White House. What do you think? Nope, that is false. The White House was actually built much later. The hashtag Free Britney movement made it to court. What legal arrangement is Britney Spears fighting against? Is it curfew, conservatorship, custody, or, oh, you see the answer. It's a conservatorship. Her father actually has control of her life as a part of the conservatorship. Who was the first deaf person to receive a degree from Gallaudet? John Hotchkiss, Amos Draper, Melville Ballard, or Robert McGregor? The first person to get their degree at Gallaudet. Yeah, that's Ballard. Mountain Elk. Oh, looks like you didn't get that one right. Okay. What day is Star Wars Day? May 24th, May 4th, May 14th, or May 27th? What do you think? May 4th. May the force, or the fourth, be with you. How many swimming pools have been built at Gallaudet? And throughout history. So is it 4, 2, 3, or 5? And these are how many pools were built. They might not even still be in existence today. Yep, that's 4. Oh, looks like Mountain Elk still in the lead. How many ribs are in the human body? 19, 16, 29, or 24? How many ribs? You could try and count them out on yourself. It's true, it's 24. Do any of you have an extra rib? Something to think about. What building on campus has a door that is designed like a coffin? Is it Chapel Hall, Fowler Hall, College Hall, or Kendall Hall? Which building? Ah, we all know it well, College Hall. Oh boy, it's a tight race. What was the name of the actor who played Jack Dawson in Titanic? I have to let you know, Titanic is, well, it's one of the first movies to make me cry. It's not the only one, but one of the movies that made me cry. And it was Leonardo DiCaprio. That ending scene with Rose on the door saying, I won't let go. Oh, just broke my heart, honestly. Okay, what was the location of the first snack bar on campus? Is it Fowler Hall, Eli Center, College Hall, or Old Gym? The very first snack bar was actually here in Old Gym, where I am right now. Ah, Mountain Elk, you made it to the top again. Reclaimed your space. Who was the first Black female astronaut? Mae Jemison, Joan Higginbottom, Stephanie Wilson, or Jessica Watkins? Not the first Black deaf, the first Black female. This Netflix limited series released in March 2020, and it documented the eccentric journey of zookeeper Joe Exotic. What was that show called? Alligator King, Lion King, Tiger King, or Bear King? I watched the show and I really liked it. It was called The Tiger King. The Lion King is, of course, a Disney movie, which is also a great movie too. Which building still standing on Kendall Green is the oldest? Is it Chapel Hall, College Hall, that east wing of College Hall, Dawes House, or Kendall Hall? Which one is the oldest standing building on Kendall Green? Oh, it is the east wing of College Hall. Oh, cute rabbit. You're moving to the top. What scientific theory states that all matter consists of many small particles which are in a continual state of motion? Which theory? Biology, chemistry, really those were never my thing personally, but is the kinetic theory of matter. Well, it looks like the same top 5 people. All right, MLB stadiums are often named after their corporate sponsors. What do the Seattle Mariners play their home games? Where do they play their games? Is it Paul Allen Stadium? Is it Safeco Field, Kingdome, or T-Mobile Park? You got it, T-Mobile Park. I'm watching those top 5 people. How many time zones are there in the world? What do you think? Is it 16, 24, 29, or 19? After this, we have over 10 more questions. So we're getting to the end here. Once we're done with those, then we will see who our winner is. See who's going to win that $500. Who is the richest person in the world as of 2020? Is it President Joe Biden, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, or Elon Musk? Who is the richest person in the world? Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. Unfortunately, Biden is not the richest person in the world. Which of the following is never a tradition at Gallaudet? Tug of war, the rat funeral, mud bath, or painting the iron bison sculpture for victory or passing grade? Yep. The other ones were traditions, but the one that was the correct answer was never a tradition. In mythology, Hypnos and Somnus were the gods of what? Were they the gods of war, food, love, or sleep? The gods of sleep. That's my kind of god. Still got our same top 5. What is your body's largest organ? The liver, intestines, your skin, or your kidney? Which is the largest? Your skin. Some people don't consider your skin an organ, but it actually is. Almost done. 5 more questions. When Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls, how many NBA championships did he win? 4, 6, 5, or 2? I'm sure you're thinking of that famous shot where he has his 23 jersey on, his tongue hanging out. Typical Michael Jordan. Yep, it's 6. He won 3 straight, and then he retired. He came back and won 3 straight after that, so 6 total. How many presidents have been assassinated? 3, 4, 2, or 5? I know one for sure. Abraham Lincoln. I don't know if there are any others. Maybe you do. But apparently there were 4. Mountain elk, holding that first place strong. In which U.S. national park is the Old Faithful Geyser found? Which national park? Take your pick. Yellowstone. Yellowstone National Park. That's where you'll find Old Faithful. Who is the villain in Romeo and Juliet? Is it Tybalt, Prince Escalus, Count Paris, or Benvolio? Answer is Tybalt. Oh, that Tybalt. All right, our top 5 are still in the lead. A person who collects books is known as a what? Bibliophile, collectionneur de littérature, pack rat, or a bookworm? Yep, bibliophile is someone who is very much interested in looking up books and reading books. 2 more questions. Oh my gosh. Which planet is the hottest? Is it Saturn, Mercury, Mars, or Venus? Which one is the hottest? Oh, I just heard myself on the camera here. It's hot. Venus is the answer. All right, let's see. Last question. Who's going to win? Which U.S. state is known as the Sunflower State? Is it California, Florida, Kansas, or Maine? Which one is it? This is the last question. Yep, Kansas. All right, let's see who won. Congratulations. And who is it? Oh, Mountain Elk for the win. Good job. You led very strong all through the questions, so congratulations. Okay. Now we're going to look at whose emails are associated with these usernames, and we will reach out to you with more information, and we'll be able to give you your prizes. So congratulations. Of course, we're all curious. I'm curious who these people are. So if you are one of the top 3 and you would like to let everyone know who you are, go ahead and type in the chat. It's completely up to you, of course. I won't force you to reveal yourself. I see we have Brianna Harold. Wow, congratulations. Oh, you did great tonight. Who was second? Let's see. Yeah, who was Glad Snail? And who is the Dazzled Jaguar? Oh, Gallaudet employees cannot receive the prize. So that means whoever won 4th place is going to get bumped up, which is very exciting. Third place, our Dazzled Jaguar. Would you mind letting us know who you are? If not, that's okay. We will be reaching out to you via email so that you can get your prize. And there was one other thing I wanted to let you know about. Well, first off, of course, I want to thank everyone who was involved with this competition. It was so much fun. I know some of the questions were really easy and some were really challenging. I have to say, I found some of them challenging myself. So congratulations to everyone, our winners, and really everyone who participated tonight. It was such a great time. So I really appreciate you coming out. And after this event at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do have our homecoming kickoff. And at that event, we are actually going to be having a webinar that you'll be able to join. You can go to the Gallaudet Homecoming website, or you can look at our Gallaudet Facebook page. It's our main page, as well as our YouTube. We will be showing it live streamed on both platforms. So if you want to watch that webinar, feel free. Again, if you'd rather watch on Facebook or on our YouTube page, it will be available there as well. So you have 3 different options. It is 8 to 9 p.m., which would mean 5 to 6 p.m. in California for our West Coast alumni in PST. And, oh, I lost my train of thought. I had something I was going to say. But anyway, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you all enjoyed this. I know I did. Alumni Relations will continue to host various events, and I think this has been so much fun. I think trivia is just great, an awesome way for us to connect and just have a great time together, as well as test your knowledge. So I know Gallaudet has given us all a wealth of knowledge, and we all have benefited so much from that, of course, socially, but intellectually as well in academia. And I think it's just great to recognize that. So we're going to be closing this soon. And if you have any suggestions, of course, for future events, you can contact our office. It's alumni.relations@gallaudet.edu. So if you have any feedback, concerns, suggestions, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. And again, just one more time, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Gallaudet is hosting their homecoming kickoff event, 8 to 9 p.m. We have a couple of performers. We have Wawa, Warren Snipe. He will be performing. We also have Douglas Ridloff, who will be reciting some ASL poetry. And we also have Matt Smacey, who will be our surprise guest. And we have Definitely Dope coming as well, and they will be performing. We also have Duffy Wood, which they will be sharing some jokes and some comedy. And we have Rensa Dunn. She will also be performing. So we have quite the lineup. It's going to be wonderful. It'll be fun. I just hope you all can make it. Remember, you can watch online. We have the webinar live streamed on our website. We also have it available on our Facebook through Facebook Live, as well as streamed on our YouTube account. So I hope to see you all there. And once again, our winners, we will be reaching out to you. Okay, great. Well, with that, I'm going to close this event. Thank you all so much for coming. Have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful night. Take care, everyone. Go Bison. Keep that spirit alive. Let's go. I know I always think about being on the Bison team. I don't know how I didn't make it, but I always think of that. Anyway, have a great night, everybody. Much love.